Can we, for the love of God, stop talking about Checo Perez being replaced every single week? It has been a year and a half of this gossip that has not come to fruition. So why is it that a team that is historically impatient with drivers is so willing to keep Checo around? I already made a video of his large fan base and his sponsorships, which most definitely play a large role in their decisions. But this is also bigger than Checo because the Checo gossip is allowing them to distract from multiple things. It allows Red Bull to not have to discuss the major issues they have with the car. If your car is only good in the hands of Max Verstappen, who's struggling to get onto a podium, things aren't going well. The most likely thing is Red Bull needs the extra hours in the wind tunnel at this point over the financial gain of winning the constructors. You know who can fill some of that loss? Maybe Checo Perez backers like Disney and Telcel. There's a reason in June they signed Checo to a 2-year contract despite having most of the grid to choose from and despite him qualifying poorly in Monaco and Imola. The following month, Horner and Marko discussed Checo Perez being replaced over summer break, and then on the literal first day of summer break, they announced he'll be the driver for the remainder of the season. Is Horner so bad at finding a second driver that in 1 month of signing Checo, he already has plans to replace him, or was that all a smokescreen? If Horner and Marko are busy talking about Checo at every opportunity, what are they not being pushed to talk about? The employees that are leaving, Max Verstappen's unhappiness, the car issues in general? If Checo is the root of all the problems at Red Bull and not the car or the organization, that's a far easier story for Red Bull. This feels like the British royal family throwing whoever they need to the press to cover up the real story. So what are Red Bull using Checo Perez to cover for? Because the one thing we know is they have no plans to replace Checo, because if they wanted to, they would have already done that. This is Red Bull. It's reform or you're out. So what are we missing?